Hello guys, welcome back to Sourcify YouTube channel. So in today's video let's talk about flex property. In previous videos we have talked about how to make a blogging website, a basic website. Okay, and we have learned so many things during making this website. You can check it out from our playlist section. And now let's move to our next topic, which is flex property. And after learning about flex property and some another things, we will be starting with another project. Okay, so let's go to our file, and here let's make a new folder. mm, Flex. Okay, and let me open it in VS Code. Click on show more option and open with code. Now here at first we have to make our normal HTML and CSS files and link them. So for that what we will do, just index.html. Nice, this is our HTML file and this is the boilerplate code. After that let's make a style.css. Okay, nice. So let's go to our index.html and link this CSS file. So for that what we can do, I have talked about it previously. Here you have to just write link, and link here is the suggestion CSS. Okay, now you can check the path inside this href. Okay, here uh, the CSS file which I made, and the name of this CSS file inside href is already same, so I need not to write it. Okay, so this is already written here. If the name doesn't matches, then you should write it. Okay, let's start our let's go live. Okay, with our website, and after that let's make a div. Okay, now inside this web page there is nothing, but let's make some divs. Okay, so for that, whenever you will be making a website at first, you have to divide the website in different section. You need to divide actually. Okay, and in that different sections there can be different parts also. So the parts can be aligned vertically or horizontally, and we can do this using flex property like grid. Okay, in grid we have done it, but today we will be talking about the flex property. So let's make a section. Okay, just write normal section tag and dot the class name which you want to give. Like I want to give a class name called section 1. Nice, and inside this section 1 let's make some divs. Okay, so if I draw something, like if I show you, let me open paint. Okay, and let me draw the thing which we are going to do. New, uh, let me capitalize the page. Okay, let's say this is the web page. Okay, and here we have this section div. Okay, and inside this div we want to divide it in two parts. Let's say this is half part and this is the half part. Okay, and now we want to place another boxes, uh, let's say horizontally inside this half of part. Like let's take another box. Okay, so this is box 1, this is box 1, and I think it is not visible, so let me. Okay, nice, no matter. Let's say Let me change the color. Let's say this is box 1, okay, the red one, and this is box 2, the green one, okay, and they are vertically aligned, okay. Now in another part, let's say we want that there will be some other boxes, like this is a box, this is another box, and there can be another things like there can be images also, but we want to align them horizontally, okay, like row wise. So for that what we can do, let's say this is our red box, let me give a color. Okay, so this is our first box, after that this is our second box, and let's take it a blue color, this is our third box, okay. So now how we can align them like vertically and horizontally? The boxes can be aligned vertically inside this div also, okay, like first div. For that you have to make another div, and inside it you have to put other boxes, okay, which you want to align vertically. Like, wait a second, I'm showing you. Let's say here is a box, the first box, and here is a second box, okay, and after that let's say here is a third box. So how we can make this type of structures? Okay, there can be buttons also, like a button and the text, or like in horizontally there can be pictures also, in vertically there can be pictures also. So how we can make this type of structure? So let's go to the code editor. For that, at first what we have to do, we have to take a section. So section I refer to this outer section here, okay. One second. So this is our section. Inside this section we have to make two divs. This is the first div, and this is the second div, okay. This is the second div, this, okay. So we have to make two divs inside our section. Let's go, let's make it like dot container. It will automatically catch the class name and make a div. So this is our first div, and let's take a second div, okay, control D. So this is our first div and this is our second div. Now let's go to the pane. Inside this div, there in the first div, here you can see a red box, a green box, okay, and let me color it, then it will be more understandable, and a sky colored or light blue box, okay. So we have to make at first the outer layers. So we are considering at first three boxes are aligned uh, vertically, okay. So at first inside first div we have to make three other divs. So let's go inside the first div, and here we let's make other divs like box 1, okay, this is the first div, and dot box 2, second box, dot box 3, this is the third box, okay. So first box is red, then green, then blue. Let's take it blue, okay. So first box is red, here you can see. Second box is green, and third one is blue. Let's just take a sample text for understanding, okay. This is done, and now let's go to the pin. Inside the second box or second div, inside second div there is also three divs, okay, and they are aligned row wise, but we have to make the divs So we can directly copy these divs from here. Okay, so let's change the container name like container 1, container 2. Okay, then we will be able to copy this and use it. Let's just copy it and paste it, because there is also three boxes and there is also three boxes. What is the difference? In first container, the three boxes are aligned vertically, and in case of second container, the three boxes are aligned horizontally. uh, so we have to set the CSS properties as well, but before that, let's make the HTML structure. Okay, now let's go to more minimized level. Like in case of first container, so this is the first container, uh, one second. This is the first container, and inside it there is three divs. Okay, and in the third div there is also three boxes. This is the first box, this is the second box, and this is the third box. Okay, and they are aligned row wise. So let's make three another divs inside the third div. So this is the third div of first container, and inside it we have to make another three divs. Okay, so directly to make another three divs you can write dot, let's say box, and star 3, just multiply it with 3. Now you can see there is three boxes. Okay, we are going to align them horizontally, sorry, row wise actually. Let's go to the CSS part. So for that, what we have to do, let's go to the pen. Here we have to at first see it in macro level. Like this is two boxes, the first container and the second container, they are inside a section. Okay, inside section. So we have to align them row wise or column wise. Here you can see they are aligned row wise, like from this direction towards this direction. Okay, this direction towards this direction. So we have to align them row wise, and we have to use the property flex. So for that, what we can do, we have to align these boxes like the first container and the second container row wise. So we have to set the flex property to its parent div or parent whatever it is. Okay, it can be section, it can be div. So in case of that, this is the first box or first container. Okay, and this is the second container. Sorry, this is the second container. So they are inside this section. Like this is the, here is the section start. The class name is section 1, and here is section ends. Okay, we can simply change the class name to normal section, and we can access it. Okay, just copy it from here, and let's go to the style.css, and as it is a class, uh, so we have to add dot before writing the class name, and inside it we have to set the property to like flex is actually a display property. So just write display, enter, and flex. Okay, now we have to give some uh, directions. Okay, so you have to write flex direction to row wise. Okay, flex direction to row. Nice. Let's go to the web page. Now you can see nothing happened, but we will see it later. Okay, just for understanding, let me set some border to it, like border 1 pixel solid. Okay, now we can see, and inside it there is two boxes. Okay, so let me set other borders to the boxes also. Like for the first box, like first container, the class is container 1, and for second container the class is container 2. So we have to access it inside the section tag. So for that, what we can do, we can directly also write like dot container one, and inside it uh, you can set a border property like border 1 pixel solid. Okay, and just copy it because the name of the class is similar, so you can use it. Just you have to change it to class 2. Let's go to the web page and see. Here you can see, sorry guys for the background noise. Here you can see red green are in a single container and red green blue they are in another container. Okay, so and they are row wise aligned. Here you can see a divider as I have given the border, so thus you can understand this is row wise aligned. Now we can set the width also. In container 1, let's take the width to 50% of the screen width. So 50 VW, let's say let's take 40 VW, and similar in case of container 2. Okay, like width to 40 VW. Now you can see they are looking like that. And if I text align to center, uh, because we want to center these divs, so we have to go to the parent element. Okay, like in that case to section and text align, or like inside it justify content to center in case of flex. Okay, so here you should not use text align, so you have to use justify content to center this property to center the elements inside a container which is having flex property. Okay, so what I have told, that you have to use justify content property to center the elements. Okay, yeah, which is having flex property. So here you can see we have used flex property, and so for that reason we have used justify content property to center the elements. Okay, you can also justify content property, you can set it to start, and also you can set it to end. Okay, let's set it to end. Let's see what will happen. You can see the containers, like the divs, or like in that case the container 1 and container 2, they are uh, aligned to end. Okay, but here we want to keep them at center. Okay, this is looking fine. Let's go inside container 1 and let's set their properties also text align to center, but we will not set the property to text align center, because we are going to use flex property also inside this container 1 and container 2. So because why we are going to use, here you can see we have to make another 3 divs inside the container 1 which are aligned row wise, and inside container 2 3 divs which are aligned, uh, sorry, in case of container 1 they are aligned column wise, and in case of container 2 they are aligned row wise. So let's go inside this container 1 and let's take the display property to flex, and in that case what will be the direction. Let's see, this is the red one is first div, second div is this green one, and the third is blue one. Okay, and they are column wise arranged or column wise aligned, so we have to set the flex direction to column. Okay, so flex direction to column, nice. Let's see and let's go to the web page. Here no changes, but let me set another borders in that divs also. Like here inside this container one, you can see there is three divs. Like this is the first div, and this is the second div, and this is the third div. Okay, so you have to access them with the class name box1, box2, and box3, and give them some properties. Dot box1, dot box2, sorry, dot box1. Inside it, just give it a margin for understanding purpose, like 1 rem, and set a border 2 pixels solid. Okay, let's see how it's looking for now. Here you can see this is looking like that. Okay, and we want to set these properties inside what? Inside section 1. So here you can simply write dot section 1 and then dot box, because then this box belongs to section 1. Similarly, you can set these properties for box 2 and 3. Just copy it, and box 2 and box 3. Okay, nice. Just a second. Box 1, box 2, box 3, and section 1. Sorry, this is not section 1, this is actually container 1. Container 1. Okay, because the boxes are inside the container, not inside the section. So the containers are actually inside the section, and the boxes are inside the container. Okay, so here we have to write the before class of the class in which we want to set some CSS property. So container 1, then here is also container 1. Okay, container 1. Now here you can see this is looking like that. Uh, Actually, in the last div there is not anything. There is just another divs, so nothing is showing. Let me write third, like blue. Okay, blue for now. And let's go to the, now you can see this is looking like that. Okay, now we want to give this colors. So for that, what we can do, uh, red, green, and blue. Okay, in box 1, box 2, and box 3. So let's go to the CSS, and this is the box 1 of container 1. We have, we want to set the background color to red for the box 1, and then background color to green for the box 2, and background color to blue for the box 3. Let's see. Now you can see this is looking like that. Okay, and let's say for better understanding, we want to give the height of the container to 100. Let's increase the height of the section. Actually, CSS is all about experimenting. Okay, you have to experiment by setting up the properties. So I will suggest you, please try yourself. Next, so here we want that the height of the section becomes 100 ph. So for that, what we can do, height 100 ph means 100% of the viewport. Okay. Now justify content center, and let's see text, sorry, text align, not align item property, align item to center. So what will happen, you can see this like using align item property, we can center the div or the elements inside a container to center from its with respect to its uh, column position. Okay, like column wise we can center using align item property, and row wise we can center using justify content property. Okay, so this both properties are used inside like in flex view or whenever you are using flex property. So this is looking like that. Fine. Now what we can do, now we have to make like let me show you another property like gap property. So let's say you want to give a gap in between this div. Okay, here where the red, green and blue are placed, and this div where no color is placed. And so for that what we have to do, you have to go to its parent element or access its parent element. Like in that case the parent element for these two divs are this section, so we have to go to the section, set a property called gap. Okay, so here we have to go to the section property called gap, and let's say we have given a gap of 2 rem in between them. Here you can see the change. Okay, there is a gap is created. Nice. In that way you can give a property like gap. Okay, so now what we can do, now let's see the row property. Okay, row wise alignment. So for that what we can do, let's at first see how we can align the row the divs inside this third let me go to the code. Okay, so here you can see this is the section. Okay, and inside section this is the container one, and here we have represented the red, green and blue area. And in case of blue area we want these three boxes which are like another three boxes which should be aligned row wise, they should not be aligned uh, column wise. Okay, like I have drawn in the picture here, you can see they should be aligned row wise. This is the, okay, this is the box 1, this is the box 2 and this is the box 3 inside the box 3. Okay, so let's set some properties for them. So if we want to align them row wise and display the we want to set the display property to flex, so we have to access its parent element. Like in case of these boxes the parent element is box 3, so let's go to the box 3 of container 1, and inside it you have to set the property to display flex, and flex direction should be what, row wise. Nice. Okay, and inside it let's write something. Okay, like a, this is b, this is c. Okay, so let's go to the so here you can see this is looking like that. Let me check what is the problem. Let's remove the blue. uh, okay, so we have to actually access the box also. So dot box which is inside dot container 1, and inside it box 3, and inside it there is the boxes, and let's set the background color to white. Okay, let's go to the web page. Here you can see this is looking like that ABC. Now if I remove the property row from the flex direction, so let's see, like let's set it to column. So what will happen, now you can see this is looking like that ABC in column wise, but for now we want to set it to row wise. Okay, nice, this is looking like that. Now we want to give a margin to this box so that it should look good. So margin of, let's say, 100. Okay, now it's looking like that. Let's set a padding so that it looks good, and 100. Now three boxes, you can see we want to align them to center. So for that, I have told you that we have to use the property justify content to center, and align item to center it with respect to its like to center it vertically. Okay, and to center it horizontally we have used justify content property. Okay, now you can see this is in center, and we can also set the width and height for the boxes. So let's say width to 20%. Let's see what will happen. Now you can see this is looking like that. Now inside these boxes we want to center the text. So we have here we can use the text align property because there is no flex property for this box, like the element inside this box, which is a, b and c, just a text. Okay, so text align to center. Now you can see this is looking like that. Okay, in that way you can also set height and width to this red and green box also. Now this is all about the flex property. Now another thing is that, let's say we want to reverse the columns. Okay, like we want that red comes to the end and blue goes to the starting position, and like that. So for that, what we can do, just let's try it. Okay, so these three boxes are inside section one, like section, and let's set the property. No, actually these three boxes are inside container one. Okay, and we have to set the property to column reverse instead of column. Okay, we are reversing the column, like flex direction. Now you can see all things are reverse. Now what you can see, blue color is on the top, then green, then red. Previously, if we set only the column property, now you can see this is the color combination is reversed. Okay, actually the dips are reversed here. Likewise, this is your HW, that you should try to align this another container to row wise. Okay, as you can see in the picture like this. Okay, and this is your homework. Just try it, just explore with the property. Okay, we have seen different properties of flex, like flex direction uh, to column, and row wise flex direction and column reverse. After that, uh, like justify content property, using which you can uh, align the align your divs vertically. Okay, and like horizontally, and using align item property you can align your divs vertically. Okay, so in whenever you are using flex property, then you have to use justify content and align item property to center them. Okay, and then height, gap, and this type of properties we have seen in our previous videos. Okay, so this was, I think, a lengthy video, but this is a very important property. You can set this for different screen positions. Okay, how it should look like. So in next video we'll be talking about media queries, how you can make your website compatible for different screen sizes. Okay, so this is the work of media query. So from today's video, if you have any type of problem, you can definitely comment down, and I hope I explained this very smoothly and with time. Okay, and everything was understandable. So thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have not watched our previous videos, you can check it out from our playlist section. So thank you.